Oh. Now today will be one potentially really bolty video because we are going to be rehousing 3 of my Huntsman spiders. And we are talking about these Heteropoda species flores. You see I have 1, 2, and the third one is right there. Now, right off the bat, you can see that potentially this one is different than these two, because if you look at the carapace, you see how this one got carapace that is darker in the middle with white edges, and also the bottom one is the same, dark middle of the carapace with white edges, while this one in the middle, it got basically completely, yeah, I know that the image is a bit distorted through the plastic, but you can see that, you can clearly see that this one's carapace is definitely different. So I'm not really sure if that means that one is female while other are males or other way around, but there is some clear difference between them, which can also in the same time mean nothing. Maybe with this species there are some difference between specimens. I really don't know, but with time we will see if there will be some pattern. Anyhow, we are going to be rehousing them, and the reason why I'm doing this on the video is because you guys asked for that. I wanted to do all the rehouses for the new shelf off camera, but a lot of you were like, no, you need to make a video about it. So this will be one video with Heteropodas, with Huntsman spiders, and the other video will be for the rest of the enclosures. And also in the same time, sorry about this mess, I am actually in the middle of some work. Let me show you what I'm working on. This is my first attempt at building the functional door. You see? Ta-da! And they close on their own, you see, like, but as you see I did some miscalculations because there is an edge here, an empty spot. That is because the way these hinges work, they actually, when you close this door, you see the door goes all the way to the edge, and I didn't really know that when I was ordering the boards for this door, but for future projects I will know that. I am satisfied that this works, and I'm actually proud that I finally managed to make a door. This is my first attempt and it is quite alright, right? If my YouTube business ever fails, I will just start making furniture and sell them. Anyhow, the enclosures for the Huntsmans are, you know, these 3, while the rest of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be rehoused in some other video. But if you look on the left, I am continuing the production of the enclosures, and I already have 5 more terrestrial enclosures that are almost finished. I just need the top section, but yeah, the production is going, which means that soon majority of my tarantulas, at least female tarantulas, bigger tarantulas, will be housed in glass enclosures and not in plastic tubs. Although plastic tubs are alright, and sometimes it is easier to manipulate with tarantulas in plastic tubs, but it is way prettier when you have glass enclosures. Yeah, the end goal is of course to have a glass enclosure for every bigger tarantula that I have, but there is still a long way to go. Now, substrate, yeah, substrate. Even though I used all the substrate, you know, in previous video, when I was building a temporal enclosure for 8, the tortoise, I knew that I will be building these enclosures today, so yesterday I prepared more substrate. I mixed more substrate, is what I want to say. Quickly, I will just fill all the enclosures with the substrate. The substrate is once again the mixture of cocoa fiber, potting soil, peat moss, and a little bit of sand. So far, I'm really liking the mixture, especially the look of it. I will also need some cork barks, although I can use the cork bark pieces from their enclosure, but I actually want something bigger. I'm gonna grab the cork bark box, because I think that I want to have a multiple cork bark slabs inside, because these spiders can get quite active and they actually jump, so I want to give them an opportunity to jump from one cork bark to other cork bark. I don't know, maybe that will work out, maybe not. Who knows? So firstly we spread the substrate around, then I will add this one cork bark, secure it with the substrate a bit, add the second cork bark, and then third one all over on the other side. A little bit of leaf litter, and that's it. First enclosure is ready. Should I set up all the enclosures and then rehouse? Yeah, I will set up all the enclosures and then we will rehouse all of them at once. So again, same procedure, spread out the substrate, Pick a nice cork bark. These two. Secure one piece and secure the second piece. Throw in some leaves and there we go. Second enclosure complete. One more time. More cork bark, or actually on this side like this. Leaf litter and some twigs, yeah. Some twigs. So it will be slightly different. There. Last enclosure complete. Now, how to approach this? You know, Huntsman spiders, they are teleporting machines because quite literally you blink and the spider is on some other place. I think that I will have the top lid because it would be safer this way. Spider goes up and then there is a lower chance that it will bolt across this small gap and go outside. But even though, you know, majority of spiders, they bolt up and then when they feel the obstacle on top, they generally stop. So I think that I am a-okay here. We're going to find out soon. How to approach this? I think that I will just simply open the enclosure. There's the spider. And maybe I can add tweezers. Where are my tweezers? Probably in the other room. Yeah, I was right. I was feeding Felix earlier, so I used them. I want to see if I can just take the... Woo! Okay, that was kinda slowish. Come on, just jump inside of your new enclosure. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, there we go. First spider is inside. I almost handled it, but it definitely didn't like the feel of my hand. And you could see it by yourself. As soon as spider touched my hand, it just backed off multiple times. I think that happened 2 or 3 times, but this is first one and that is the one with blackish carapace. You see black carapace, dark carapace with white edge around. Or yellow, I don't know, maybe green. It is on the move. But yeah, there we go. It is hiding now behind the cork bark, so I think that we are all right. We can move on to a second one. And here is that one, also the one with the darker carapace. First, let's take a closer look while we actually have a chance. Because, you know, once they start moving, it is no longer this easy. But you can see its face really nice. The eyes, the fangs, and small pedipalps. It is funny how Huntsman spiders have really small pedipalps when you compare it with tarantulas. I mean, tarantulas got smaller pedipalps when you compare them with their legs, but still they are fairly large and noticeable, while on Huntsmans the pedipalps are almost barely visible. Yeah, let's see how this will go. I will actually do the same. Oh, moving. But I was thinking of doing the same approach by taking the... Oh, it jumped somewhere and I can no longer see it. This is not good. It just disappeared within a second. I just see how it is falling and then it is no longer there. How the hell it could disappear that way? I mean, I said that they teleport, but I was literally looking at it and it just disappeared. Thankfully, I have million stuff in this room, so it can hide wherever. I was standing here and it fell down there. You see, like right there. And then it just disappeared. So logically it should be somewhere here, but I cannot find it. I moved all the stuff. And I'm pretty sure that it cannot go under the... Or can it? If it can fit under this crack, it is definitely where it went. But I cannot believe this. I need to check behind the table, although that will be not an easy thing to do. Oh man, it is here. It is behind the table. Found it. Can you see it? Right there. That bastard. How to get it now? It's kind of tricky to move this whole table, and it will probably, as soon as I start moving this table, it will probably run. I need to be really cautious with this. Don't you dare to move. It is really unfortunate that I cannot record this, but it is a priority to catch the spider. Maybe I can set the camera on the stand so you can maybe see the potential action. The spider is right here on the other side of the table, so I'm hoping that I will be able from the top of the table shoot it outside. God damn! Everything is falling apart now. The door from Thor's enclosure, you see, also has fallen because the heat spot actually pushed the door outside, because I was moving the top panel individually, and I should actually be checking the spider if it is still on the same. This is kind of getting out of hand. Is the spider still there? Please be there. Yes, it is. Thankfully it is. It is not moving. I need to clean the glass now. Alright, let's do this. No, it went further down. Damn, I need something longer. And I don't have anything. Maybe I can use this. It looks like I will need to move the entire table. God damn! And Thor, what are you doing now here? Look at him. It looks like he's just smiling at my situation. You see, the door fell because this pushed the door. Terrible, terrible. And of course this needs to happen now when I have the most stuff inside of this room and the entire floor is covered with random stuff that I didn't previously have here, of course. In Croatian language we have a saying. That says nevolja nikad ne dolazi sama, which would roughly translate like trouble never arrives alone. Because now we have triple trouble. Thor, don't you move. Look where the spider is now. All the way down there. You see him? Maybe he wants to use this entire space as his enclosure. Maybe that is his wish. I don't know. I don't need this. And I don't need this. Are we getting there? At least the spider is calm when I'm not touching it. Thor, what are you doing? I need to put him in some sort of temporal enclosure. You go here in the substrate. Because I don't want also to deal with him escaping. Oh, it went under the table once again. But it didn't come outside this time. Maybe I can actually get it outside. No. It once again went... It is once again under the table here. It is just kiting me around the place. You see, once again, all over there. Got him in the cup. Look, 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 look. Okay, okay. Now, the moment of... Okay, 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 okay. Come on, please, now. No, 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 no. Don't run again. Thank you. Thank you. Is this real life? Or is this just fantasy? I need a lead. You mother. Thank you. Here it is. Finally caught. I was supposed to be at some place 5 minutes ago. Didn't really expect that this video will take such a long time to record. Oh. Now will you just please go inside of this enclosure? Yes. There you go. Let's close it off, right? Yes. Finally. Thor. Check out Thor. Sorry, Thor, but I couldn't risk you also escaping. Now you can go back in your enclosure. Back you go. There you go. And thankfully not the whole glass shattered, so I can once again duct tape it to the table. But yeah, I need to fix this door. Well, this was a bit of an adventure, right? And we still need to rehouse one more. Okay, let's rehouse that one, but I'm going to be extra careful now. Just quick in and out operation, right? 5 minutes tops.
Let's go, in and out, 20 minutes adventure.
And the last one, it is the different one, you see. A catch cup, I need to have a catch cup right here. That is everything. Let's record it and then let's call it a day. Thankfully this one is super chill, you see. This is the one with completely white carapace. Maybe someone can tell me if there is some sexual dimorphosis with this species, or I can actually Google it maybe. But there it is. And actually this is now the best recording in this video. Yeah, definitely the best lighting, and we are pretty close. Maybe I can even take the macro lens. Yeah, quick macro lens. Oh, but I cannot believe that we are done with this. Told you that this is going to be a potentially really bolty episode. Although I can't believe how calm this one is. If we could only get a frontal shot. I'll just move it slightly. Oh no. This is actually now beautiful. Such a cool recording. Whoa. Can I get closer? No, don't move. Thankfully it is moving within the enclosure. No. Stop. Hammer time. Goodbye. Look, it is already on top. Ready to escape. Oh, these spiders. They are crazy, I told you. Super crazy. I mean, this wouldn't be such a hard rehouse if I had more space to maneuver. If I was doing this rehouse on the floor, I would easily, as soon as the spider would bolt, I would have time to react and to cup it. But in this environment, it is darker down here because this is very light floor. I mean, this table is very well lit because I want to make good recordings. So when the spider jumped from here to here, down here it is kind of dark, so it takes a second for eye to adjust, and while I was adjusting, the spider just disappeared. Completely disappeared. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this action-packed episode. I'm not really sure how much, if I managed to record all the action appropriately, but hopefully you have seen the main parts, even when I was cupping it right here. I was thinking should I just leave the camera and cup it with both hands ready, or should I take the camera and have it on the recording for you? I took a gamble, but thankfully I managed to cut it. Anyhow, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up and comment something. If you want to support this channel more, there's a Patreon page. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, upload on Monday and Friday. So see you again soon. Bye.